We'll start right here.
Nice to know what you guys think.
She was hating the whole time. She's like, "What the fuck?"
What is this?
No, I really feel like I was like in the Matrix. That's what it felt like. Okay.
What about it?
It's fine.
Yeah, talk to the mic. What about it?
What about what?
What made it feel like the Matrix? What was weird?
It's just, it just feels like whenever someone is straight on a certain perspective in this world in general, so hell-bent on it and don't think of the other perspectives in the world or consider that a fact as well as much as they think of theirs, it just make me feel like you don't think of every
Okay, can you give us an example then?
Everything you guys were talking about.
Can you point out one thing that offended you?
Because men, like you said, like men are like, whatever you guys do, that's what you guys are doing. That's just it is. It's the reality. What is reality? Like, come on. Like, whatever you guys think y'all had.
It's basically based on facts.
Majority, right?
Majority rules,
but
and it's based on facts.
Majority isn't the fact of everything.
Yes, it is. It's majority. It's definition.
But it's majority, but it's not everybody.
Do you know math?
Like, I'm so confused. Yes, like I get the majority, but there's
minority
still other people.
Majority.
You just said the 1%, so the 1% is not majority. Like I'm serious. Like that ass is not everybody. That's all I'm saying. Just think of everybody's perspective and hold it dear to your heart, like you guys hold the fact that y'all cheat forever.
I feel like you're being unrealistic about the situation.
It's not being unrealistic.
Especially with
you're being. Listen, how old are you?
How old are you? But I've been with people who are older and like in different positions. So older men, 45, I had to be a certain type of person to deal with them. Period.
Right.
Like, it don't matter about how old I am.
And they're gonna cheat too.
Yes, and they cheated with gay people even, and I still learned that, and I still had to learn shit from them. I still learned certain things. That's all I'm saying. Y'all taking it with a grain of salt and understanding a little bit of it. It's still a lot more. There's still a lot more that you have to understand too.
No. We're not. Listen, we're not taking it with a grain of salt. We're perfectly understanding everything.
I understand what you're saying.
You're not because you're saying it's not.
Can you let her speak?
Right.
You're not. And then you can go ahead and.
This is the same thing you guys said all night though, so I get it.
No.
I'm just saying.
She'll make a point, and then you'll be able to say what you want to say back.
I thought it was my point. I'm confused a little.
No, it's called a podcast. It means
I asked you. So can you explain what it is, and then you explain your point, saying like, well, you should be able to look at the exception to the rule, and not everything is based on majority, and you should look at the small percentage of people and stuff like that. And she's saying, well, that's not realistic, and she was about to explain why.
Right. Okay.
See, that's called listening.
Right.
Go ahead.
So it's unrealistic because
it's scary, bro.
It's to society. It's basically normal for men to cheat, for men to be in non-monogamous. That's fine. You might not be a part of society, but the other 7 billion people in the world are part of society. It doesn't mean that you're dumbing yourself down. You're just accepting reality for what it is.
Can you let her finish, and then you can make your point back?
If there's two men, and they're holding hands, walking down the street, and people see them, they're gonna think those men are gay. Okay. Right? They might not be gay, but the reality is, I see you guys holding hands, and then you guys are gay. Okay, I understand that you're one of those people who doesn't think that, but that is not reality.
Okay, you can't make someone understand your reality.
Okay,
your reality
wait. First of all, you ain't gotta talk like that, because really,
we're talking the same.
No, we're not, because your demeanor and your attitude is completely the fuck off. It's completely the fuck off. And if you can't have a serious conversation and a normal conversation with an adult, which clearly that's what you're not. I agree. Then you kind of need to dumb it down a little bit. Maybe drop it down a few notches and try to have a normal conversation.
Pause, ladies. Blue hair. She is right, because you are making silly, dumb faces.
Okay.
And you're making white voices.
Wait. When women do that to men, it's like, oh, y'all are doing too much. Like, why y'all pay so much on that? Like, why does that matter? That's what I'm saying.
So she made her point. So what do you have to say to that? She's simply saying that you have to exist in reality, and the exception doesn't make the rule.
Right.
And even though you may be able to, go against the grain and see things in a different perspective, you got to understand that the rest of the world may not see it that way.
You guys see my perspective too. That's all I'm asking.
What is your perspective? What is your perspective?
The opposite of what you guys are saying.
No, but what? Like, what is it?
I'm the exception to the rule.
No, what's your perspective?
What's
your perspective though? Like, people should be monogamous, I'm
not saying I feel like people should be monogamous.
What
I
is the
just feel like to each his own. Like, don't damn somebody for believing that they're able to be loyal to somebody. Don't make them feel like, oh yeah, that's the exception to the rule, and it's just minimizing what I'm saying is more better than what you're saying. Like, don't make somebody feel like what they're saying is smaller. That's all I'm saying. That's what it feels like, because her going against me is like you're giving her more entertainment, letting her say more. That's weird, because she's going more towards what y'all are saying. That's weird.
Can I say something?
Well, hold on. I want to make sure she finishes before. Well, I want to let her finish.
Banning me for my opinion, like, that's weird. Like, really, that's what's happening. Like, I'm not tripping at all.
Well, no, they're just challenging your opinion and you don't like
and
that.
I'm challenging them too, so you don't like that either. It's the same difference.
I'm making dumb faces.
But the thing is,
dumb faces?
if you're going to challenge an opinion,
when you speak,
hold on, ladies, stop. When you challenge an opinion, you got to be able to challenge it based off of fact, not necessarily feelings. Right now, you feel as you're being oppressed.
In my world, it's facts, though. So in y'all world, it's facts. In my world, it's facts.
Can you define what a fact is, real fast? Because we got
whatever you believe a fact is what a fact is.
A fact is something that can be proven.
Exactly that.
Statistically speaking.
So in my world, I can prove what I'm saying, but you have to be in my world. Understand that. For yours, you can believe yours. You can put yours on paper because it's in your world.
Well, here's the thing. If we're gonna have a general conversation among different people,
are we tripped?
So here's well, let me bring this back here. If we're gonna have a conversation among different types of people, well, everyone is different, right? So there needs to be agreed upon foundation, correct? And if you're gonna say something is a fact, that means it's independently verifiable through other means. It is a fact. It is not a fact in your reality. No, it's a fact to the general public. So you're saying it's a fact to me does not necessarily mean it's a fact, because we're saying fact based off of it's independently verifiable through other means. So we have to use the real definition of fact, not your fact, if that makes sense.
Right, but the same way,
because it's general conversation.
It's like your fact, because majority, like you say, in my world, majority feels the same way I feel. So just because these people right here are not saying that, or you're not saying that, does not mean that in my perspective, in my world, which perception is reality at some point in time in our own world, like that. So I'm not saying nothing crazy.
What's your point? You have no point. You haven't said any point. I'm just asking for any point. All I am saying
is what I believe is what I believe.
No,
and
what do
don't
you
make
believe?
me feel like
I'm not saying anything against it. I'm saying, what do you believe?
Based on the question we just said, right? I'm not saying I feel like people should be monogamous or whatever. Based on what I'm saying, like, I believe that how loyal I am to somebody should be the same way to me. All that shit there. Boom. Right. That's all I'm saying. Like, I just feel like y'all are coming in at me because I didn't say the same exact thing that y'all said, and y'all are coming at me a lot stronger than, because the majority is on y'all side. Like, that's how it feels.
The only reason I'm coming at you crazy is because you talking to me like this.
But I'm not. No, I started there because you started challenging mine, right?
Well, of course,
we're both challenging.
Of course, I'm going to challenge what you're saying, because what I believe that is.
I'm so sorry.
That's what reality is.
Like I just did now.
Okay, you had something? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm not going against what you're saying, but you're going off emotions.
I'm not going off emotions.
What we're saying is what he's saying, what she's saying is what's really going on. Not what you think, not your opinion. Not you're entitled to your own opinion.
Nobody knows anything.
You could be right in your world,
like,
but
really
in the real world,
to say you know something.
This is what's going on.
You're 22.
You're 28.
Okay. Exactly.
You
just said people had to experience something to know something.
I experienced a lot more too. I'm 22, but experienced a lot, baby.
Niggas are all faithful though.
I'm not. Who said that? Nobody said that. I did not say that.
How are we gonna say all niggas are faithful? They're not faithful.
Like nobody.
And I don't think the age
matters. Nobody knows.
Hey, guys. We're gonna let her finish her point, and then you can go ahead and say your point after.
All I'm saying is, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but the way niggas act. You live in this world, you date, you fucking niggas, so you know how these niggas are.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're saying that, and you just can't accept that that's how they all think.
I'm not saying that. There are different perspectives, so we can't say that all men cheat.
Why are you looking like that?
Because you're really trying to tell me that I'm like really going crazy, or I'm saying something out of the norm. Like y'all are really creating the effect that I'm saying something out of the norm.
You think that we're going against you. We're no one's against you. This is not a battlefield.
I'm not saying that. This is how I talk. I'm from here, Miami, West Palm Beach. I don't talk calm. Sorry. So this is the way I talk.
Well, that's not cute. You're on a live podcast.
I don't care, you guys. Like, I've been calm this whole time, and me literally having a debate
too.
Me debating out of nowhere finally is like y'all thinking that it's
acknowledge this girl no more, because now it's getting like she getting shiesty, and I don't do that shit.
She's very petty.
I do more petty. Yeah, she's petty.
What they're trying to say, they're not trying to bash you for your opinion. They're just saying factually that men are going to cheat. Wait, their status.
You're assuming.
Yeah.
But hold on.
I just want to borrow, but don't bother.
Okay, I agree with her, because she's trying to say, even though you guys are saying this, I still feel like it's
not
like
true.
Not everybody's a cheater, not everybody's this, not everybody's a dog, not everybody's this. That's all she's saying.
We never said not everybody. We said majority.
That's the 1%.
Majority.
It's just when you're going like
we're just going majority wise. That's it.
All right, it's fine. It's
I mean, we know that, but every person in this room is still one of those that want a nigga to their self.
Here's the thing. We're just gonna have to be objective about this. the reason why
Agree to disagree.
is
I
because,
get it.
Am I right?
no.
Every nigga in
It's
here,
not-
every bitch wants their own bitch or their own nigga in here, and that's the truth.
But
Whether y'all want to
90%
say
of
the
these-
majority of the
100%
niggas are
of these
cheating, you
niggas
still want your
cheat.
own nigga.
hold on. Do you even know what you're arguing against right now?
I'm
what is
agreeing with
argument?
her.
Okay.
I'm not arguing.
And what is she arguing?
She's saying
Just
that
don't agree with me, bro.
No. What is she arguing?
she's
Tell me
saying
what
that
she's
not. She feels like not every nigga on the fucking planet is a cheater. That's all she's saying.
We said majority.
Good luck finding
We
one.
said they're going to be as faithful as their options. And we said if given the ability to cheat, they probably will exercise that option, especially if they're affluent and have
Right.
the status to do
If
so.
they can't cheat,
That's
they
what we're
can't.
saying.
But if they can,
So,
they will.
Here's
Right.
the thing. You're saying you feel like
It's
your
just
opinions are
reality.
being, I
not
guess,
mine. I don't.
not
feel
you.
anything.
I'm not
just
not you.
Mhm.
I'm just saying you can feel however you want. To be 100%, objective about this, you were just incorrect about a lot of your observations about how the world really operates. And you can say, hey, this is my experience and we got to go off of the exceptions and everything. I'm not saying that the exceptions don't exist. I'm saying that they're statistically insignificant, which means they don't matter. If we're talking about 5% of the population.
Made me feel like my point didn't matter. That's literally what I was saying. I felt like my point didn't matter.
But that's not what
stating
he's
that.
saying.
But-
Right, but you guys saying that
But here's the
literally
thing.
proves what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
bro. Like,
How you
listening,
feel,
babe.
right?
You're not
You
listening.
feel like your opinion doesn't matter. Yeah, you could feel that way.
Mhm.
But the truth is, it doesn't because it's statistically
Right.
insignificant.
completely correct.
Because you're attaching
I
your
understand
emotions to your opinions, and that's
I
the
understand
problem.
now.
A fact is a fact, whether you like it or not.
How many people do you think cheat?
Fact.
You're saying the majority of people
Because he
cheat?
said he's not a cheater, right?
Okay,
I haven't
the
cheated in a
majority
long
of men
time.
that have options that can fuck a bunch of chicks will. Attractive men will
I'm not
exercise
sure I
those
agree
options.
with that. How many people? It depends where. I feel like how many. I feel like it's kind of like a very blanket statement.
Guys are
I
gonna
ain't gonna
exercise
lie, a
options,
big
Noah.
black
Come on,
dude
man.
finna cheat.
No,
Like,
do
big,
we want to fuck a bunch of
fine
people? Of course.
daddy-
They're gonna.
How many? I think the
They're
question is
going
like,
to.
how
You know
many
what?
guys?
You might not, but
Yeah.
in the real world,
Yeah, bro.
niggas fucking.
Like, yeah, man. Like,
It's
look
not
at a professional
Facebook.
athlete. Look at guys that are
That's
successful.
like saying
etc.
a rapper's gonna go on tour and he's not gonna fuck. None of
Yeah,
these
like,
hoes
not
because he's
gonna,
faithful to
bro.
the bitch
Like,
that he
it's
got at
just-
home.
No,
like you
look
might
at-
be a
bro.
faithful guy, bro, but like a lot of guys that are in your income bracket, a lot of guys that are got shit going on, they're
Ask all
gonna
your
smash
friends. They're
chicks,
gonna be
man.
like, yeah, bro, I fucked
They're
this
gonna
stripper
smash
from
girls.
My
Tootsie's
friends are all like
yesterday,
married. My friends are married with kids. They're just like stay at home with their families.
And you know how many
they're not
married
gonna
men
tell you,
with
man.
kids have came in the strip club and tried to change my life?
But you know how many dudes come in the strip club and give me this great ass talk name and then come in with their bitch the next day?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. No,
But
no,
this
no. I'm
is
talking
why
about they're
I
trying to pay
said-
bills and
They're just not gonna
all
tell you no
all
because
that.
it's
Your
bad.
bitches
It's
all
bad.
that.
Like they could get they could get it,
So
get
do
looked
what you
at
wanna do.
unfavorably. Like they're not
temptation
gonna
is a
say that, bro.
motherfucker.
They're gonna have a side chick. There's a reason why it's called the side chick, man. Sneaky
Yeah.
link, as they would say.
Right.
But yeah, it's not to invalidate your opinion. It's just that your
And it
opinion
sucks.
is statistically
I
insignificant.
don't like
I
it.
completely
I'm not saying it
I hate
doesn't
that
exist.
niggas cheat,
I completely
but
understand that,
it
but,
is
like,
what
since
it
you're
is.
explaining
That's all we're saying. It's just it is what
Yeah.
it is. That's what the fuck is going on. Whether you like it or not, that's what's going on. You could date out here in these streets wherever you stay at. 90% of those 99% of those niggas are gonna cheat.
Could we ask the audience if
I
they cheat?
completely
Do we have a lot of guys that cheat here?
That's what we're saying.
I
But
mean,
it's just
I
gonna
used to be
happen.
Okay, we can take a poll if you
Yeah,
want.
let's
Noah.
take a poll of the
All right,
audience.
so
Like,
let's
like
go ahead. We got 8,100 live viewers here. Audience, if you had the ability,
we'll do a poll with Mo and in the chat. The poll's already going.
the poll's already going.
Yep. No, going right now. It's going. So
Oh, it is going. Okay. All right.
Going.
So Mo got the poll going up.
Yep.
Okay, we're on it already then. Okay, so while we get the and we'll have the poll by the end of the show. Who's up next?
We had a similar poll.
Yeah, what was the poll? What
Actually,
was
it's
that
right now.
whole the thing? Because it stopped.
Oh, sir, earlier.
the
Here we
first
go.
one.
Ready?
All right, so the poll goes.
It's earlier too, by the way.
Oh, this is from earlier. Isn't even
Yep.
from earlier in the show. This isn't even from now. Okay, does a man who has earned his status and wealth have the right to exercise options? 91% said yes. 8% said no. Okay, that's a similar argument. The question here, though, is that if a guy can cheat and get away with it, will he do it?
Okay.
Or will he have sex with girls if he has the ability
Even
to do
if
so?
even if he can't get away, he's gonna fucking.
Yeah, that's
do
true.
It.
I'm giving the caveat of he can get away to
All
make
right,
it
yeah.
easier.
Niggas ain't slick
If
anyway.
a female can cheat and get away with it, she gonna do it too.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's
She's
fine.
gonna do it. She's gonna. No, I'm not saying it's okay.
But
I'm not.
it's gonna happen.
But it's gonna happen.
Like
If
I
a female
said.
feel, if
Mhm.
I go and try to cheat and I feel like I can get away with it and nobody's gonna know, I'm gonna do it.
Potentially, but here's the thing though. If you're with a guy that you truly love, admire, and respect,
I'm
that's what
not.
trying to say.
I'm not
You ain't
going
gonna do
to
it.
because I respect that man and that is who I want to
That's the
be
difference.
with.
But you can respect your girl and still want to have sex with other girls. That's the
Yeah, you
difference
can.
I'm trying to explain.
And that's just reality. That's how men. Not
We're
every
different.
single man. That's how some men are.
But
Yeah.
I said it. I said it earlier. Nowadays, bitches are doing it too.
But so my question, so you guys are okay with that as long as he has the money and he's taking care of everything?
Nobody ever said
okay.
Nobody ever said they're okay with anything. No.
I'm asking. So are you gonna date a nigga like that as long as he got the money?
Always date niggas like that, bro.
You could be dating the nigga and not even know. You could be dating the nigga and not even know. Men, listen. If you're dating somebody and this person is a businessman,
like, yo, and here's the thing, like, you're also being emotional. You got to understand that just because because you don't listen, you just like to interrupt. It's very simple. They said they accept reality. That doesn't mean they like it. They accept it.
Right.
Like, I need you guys to get. There's a difference. See that your response. Like, there's a big fucking difference. If someone says I accept the reality, that doesn't mean they have to like it. There's a war going on in Ukraine right now with Russia. Do I like that? No, it sucks. People are dying, but it's happening, so I accept it. There's a difference.
Okay, I know that. And
that's
what's
what
your
we're
point?
saying.
We already know this.
That's what they literally just specifically told you. Your own friends. We accept reality. That doesn't mean that's what we want. And you're like, oh no.
And I can bet they still want a nigga that's gonna fuck with just them. And I can bet that.
But we ain't gonna find that.
Well, then I guess y'all gonna have to accept that.
You can.
You can.
You don't think
You're settling.
Maybe he won't cheat.
That's crazy. I see what kind of three y'all is. I see.
No, it's not a kind.
Whoa.
Because you're accepting it, but you're
accepting it. We are accepting it because that's what the fuck is going on. We can act like it's not happening,
though.
But it's happening. Just like you can act like we don't get periods every month. Bitch, we get periods every month. We're women.
Yo, so I realized the topic of cheating is so touchy and emotional.
Yeah.
I'm not emotional. I'm just saying make it make sense.
Niggas do it.
Bro, you are emotional.
But
literally, when I said, yo, are you gonna cheat on a guy? Like, if a guy cheats on me, I'm gonna go fuck 5 niggas. But in the meantime, you do not fuck guys.
We're on live now. If you ask me this question off of here, I bet you get a different response.
Bro,
you just
all right, man.